Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. Ryan Garcia fires back at Teofimo Lopez. Let's talk about it. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure to take the boxing news playlist out now. Teofimo Lopez berated the other guys in the division. They calling them 3 kings. Ain't no kings, because only one guy only won the actual real world title, and that's Teofimo Lopez. So it's Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney. Like, it's premature. It's just a social media era. And I believe they can fight. And I believe some can box. I think Teofimo Lopez and Tank can box. I think and Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia can fight. I think, but I think the other ones haven't showed the ability to do both. Okay, I think Teo can bang, Gervonta can box, Teo can box, and Devin can box. Ryan is the one that just showed he can fight. He could box a bit too, but none of these dudes showed the ability to do both. But basically, Ryan Garcia, I'm reading from Bad Left Hook. It was on Fight Hype, and they said that the lightweight star, which he's not a star, he's just a social media guy. A response to some recent comments by Teofimo Lopez and the other 3, the new 4 kings, and not 4 kings. Like, how can you call somebody a king and they ain't won gold yet? They ain't conquered shit yet. Like, but we go on. So, on Lopez's latest social media statement, Lopez goes, "They hot on social media. I'm hot in real life. Like, what are you talking about, man? I got respect for you. You're a great fighter. You won the fight with Lomachenko." This is Ryan Garcia. But the fact you would say that it's nuts to me. I just beat Luke Campbell, so you can't really say anything about my boxing ability. I just did, though, before. Like, don't make a lie. It's one thing to say something, but don't lie. It don't sit right with me. Don't lie. That's where I'm not hot. You're kind of hot. You're scratching the surface. To be honest, Teofimo Lopez is far behind getting to the level we're at. What level are they at? They ain't done nothing. Respect you, beat Lomachenko. Great job. Respect. Did you destroy him? In my eyes, no, you don't. You didn't, You didn't beat him like I would want to beat him. I would want to knock him out. That's how I feel good about a victory. Knock you out or just outclassing you. Nasty, which I honestly don't believe he did. I thought he did good. I thought he fought a pretty good fight, but nothing really impressed me. Like I said, nothing impressed you. You got dropped by Luke Campbell. I'm going to go in. And then on how Garcia views Loma and Lopez, but I see that Lomachenko just felt gunshot for some reason. He got hurt twice. He got knocked down by Linares. He got hurt by Luke Campbell. So he thought Lopez may be even a harder puncher than them. So he was really gunshot in the beginning, which makes sense because then when you figure out it ain't really as bad as it seemed, he started beating him up. Like Teofimo Lopez was getting beat up a couple of those rounds, like bang, 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 bang. His head was looking like a fierce reflection bag. His eyes were swollen up. He was beat up. So I don't like when he tries to make it seem like he destroyed Lomachenko and, to say, oh, he don't deserve a rematch, man. You didn't really beat his ass. Excuse my language. But you didn't really whoop him down to the point where it was like undeniable. Why would you give him a rematch? Like, why would you give him a rematch? Be a man. You didn't really beat him. You did all right, but he deserves a rematch in a way. If you don't want to give it to him, I'll take it. But I'll be going to knock him out. I'll make it real clear. I'm not here to play. Like I said, this dude is a fraud. And he needs some reality. He need a reality check. He need mind-blowing decisions because his head on collisions. Shout out to all the OGs who know that song, man. But yeah, like, he killed me. Like, I do this and I do that. Like, dude, you got dropped by Luke Campbell. I'm going for the knockout. Like this, like, you couldn't beat Teofimo Lopez if you had T.O. tatted on your ass. You couldn't beat him. Okay? And that's my issue. Like, this dude is delusional. Like, they should make the Pacquiao fight. Honestly, they really should make the Pacquiao fight because he needs some reality because this dude is delusional. And he's like, you gonna give him a rematch? Like, nigga, you wouldn't give him a rematch. And people talking about, well, he don't want to give him a rematch, and they use that as a
as a rallying cry or to diminish him. But Lomachenko, the one that didn't have a rematch clause, he the one that went out there. What he got? The WBC. He the one that went out there and got the WBA. He the one out there that got the WBO. He the one that went out there and got those belts. So why wouldn't you have a rematch clause? Because he wasn't 100% sure he was gonna blow Teofimo Lopez. Also, that's what really killed me when these dudes go out here and say, why he didn't get out of here, dude? You wouldn't even fight Lomachenko. You lied and said you beat Lomachenko. I'm referring to Ryan Garcia. You beat him up in sparring, and Loma said, I got the tape, and Loma should put the tape out and embarrass him. Like, you got beat up by Rolly, and we see how ass Rolly's skills is. I didn't see his last fight. And you want us to believe in our imagination that you beat Lomachenko and dominated him in sparring. Get out of here. Whoever knocked him out first, I'm going to be happy, bro. And if he come out, breathing fire and he beat everybody, I'm going to tip my hat to him, too. Unfair. But this dude out here just perpetrating, dude. Like, if you trying to talk about a guy that you, like, you wouldn't even get in the ring with Lomachenko, bro. You wouldn't even get in the ring with his daddy. Like, he got this delusion, like he a great fighter. It's several fighters at the weight class below that I picked to beat his ass. Burchett, if he moved up. I think I picked Joseph Diaz if they didn't cheat him or they tell him to take. That's a lot of guys down there to beat the shit out of him. If Gary Russell moved up, I picked. Like, I'm not like, what's the hype? When boxing, you see his stance is too narrow. His knees is don't be enough bend in his knee. He's standing straight up. I mean, all somebody gotta do is jab him to the solar plex, jab him to the stomach. All you gotta do is, feint the jab. Right, like you gonna jab or jab, then come over the top. Man, he ain't really. There's some niggas on the street that could beat Ryan Garcia ass. Real talk. I'm not. Like I said before, man. I hate when somebody ain't did what somebody did and try to tell them, oh, what you couldn't do, what you didn't do. And Bob Arum probably wanted Lomachenko to win that fight. Ryan ain't got a belt. Anything he gonna get is a Gucci belt, a Levi belt, a Walmart Wrangler belt. He ain't got a belt to show for it. So why he going around talking on champions, on undisputed champions, on Devin Haney type champions, which I don't see him as a champion, no disrespect. Why is he going, oh, I do this, I do that? Man, dude, you ain't gonna do shit. You talking about you gonna hop in the ring with Tank and then try to fight Pacquiao. Them dudes will kill you. They talking about he might hop in the ring with Javier Fortuna. Come on. If they don't pay Fortuna to take a dive, I got Fortuna, bro. Easy. Ryan Garcia, that's not like Luke Campbell heart pump Kool-Aid. No disrespect to him. It don't pump blue Kool-Aid, the grape Kool-Aid. It pump that cherry Kool-Aid. He like the 10 man. He ain't got no heart. So of course I wasn't surprised you really beat him. I thought it'd be tougher than that. But he did put you on your ass. He did the Ross Tresvant. He made you a stone cold gentleman. I thought you was about to start breakdancing. I thought you was about to, the fat boys are back. I thought you was about to get on your hand and start spinning. I thought you was going to be in their new remake to 2021 of Breaking. You killing me. These dudes think they hot, man. Like Tim Bradley, sit your ass down. Ryan Garcia, you talking on big boy business. You ain't touched the belt. You ain't win the belt at 30. You ain't fight nobody at 35. You fought Luke Campbell coming off a loss and a layoff and off COVID. Come on, man. I wish they would make the Teofimo Lopez fight. And then he already got exposed. Bob Arum said that Oscar De La Hoya want to give him a couple more fights before they put him in a fight of that magnitude. So stop capping. Come on, man. Stop capping, boo. This dude to me is a joke. He was getting beat by. You got knocked down. He didn't even get knocked down. You talking about on his face, nigga? You got put on your hard. I'm surprised you didn't do a backflip like Timothy Bradley did versus Pac. You got hit hard. Speed, athleticism, that's only going to take you far. You need coordination, footwork. You know what I'm saying? You need a good jab. He got a good left hook. Luke Campbell knew what he was doing. He's supposed to replicate that knockdown, knock this dude out. Oh, you doing Tio can do this and Tio can't do that, and he didn't. Like, dude, let me see you fight Lomachenko next. Then we could push Mayoshi Nakatani aside. We could say Nakatani could take on Devin Haney, or he could fight Comey. Come on, let's see it, bro. He all talk. All he is smoke. He all break, no pedal, dude. And like I said, like he said, I'm popping in the ring. You niggas out here getting dropped and going decisions with Gamboa and fighting the bums I ain't trying to hear that, man. This dude's a joke, man. it should be legal for him to speak on World Championship, unification, undisputed business. You know, but it is what it is. Fight Hype asks his opinion. Shout out to Bad Love Hook Boxing for doing the video, doing the article, because I ain't feel like watching that bullshit. So don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Also got a Facebook group link in there as well too. If you want to make a donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video.